Tonight, we're learning more about a Scott County deputy who was shot and killed during a traffic stop. It happened on I-75 yesterday. Conley had been a part of the Scott County Sheriff's Office for 4 years. 45-year-old Stephen Shing is accused of killing Deputy Conley. Investigators say he also shot another man and stole 2 cars during a crime spree. He's facing several charges, including murder of a police officer, burglary, theft, and fleeing police. He also has a criminal history going back 25 years. For years, he was charged and pleaded guilty to receiving stolen property, theft by unlawful taking, and being a persistent felony offender. Just 2 weeks ago, Central Bank filed a complaint against him in court, claiming he owed them close to $12,000 after defaulting on a loan for an ATV. Deputy Conley was beloved by many in his hometown of Cynthiana, from working on a farm to serving his country, then working as a deputy in neighboring Scott County. We go now to Phil Pendleton, who spoke to people who say Deputy Conley had a big impact on them.
Hours before a lengthy procession came through Cynthiana, people began lining up to see it.
He was such a good person to everyone and meant so much to everybody, and it's just, you know, I just don't get why God decides to take such good people so early, but because they really did take a good one.
Ellington says Conley worked for her parents' farm. His work ethic, his service to his country, and dedication to law enforcement were highlighted by many who knew him.
A deputy sheriff and somebody that truly, and I mean truly, loved what he did. I mean, he was 150%.
Deputy Conley worked in Scott County and was very dedicated there, but the sheriff here in Harrison County says that he tried to get him to come back home many times.
He loved where he was, and he loved Sheriff Hampton over there. Tony's done a great job with that office, and he was good to Caleb.
The procession from Frankfort to Cynthiana involved several hundred cars and SUVs. People lined up in silence and respect as it went by.
Came out here, I wanted to honor Caleb, you know, the best way I could. I mean, he deserves to be honored for what he did, you know, in that line of work.
He was a real good boy, real good person, dedicated to his job. He loved the job.
The procession ended at Ware Funeral Home, where the arrangements for his services will be made.